Well, ladies and gentlemen, just grab your attention, please. We will get today's highly anticipated auction straight underway. It is a great pleasure here today on behalf of Darryl Wickham, Alan Jung, and the entire team at Ray White Glen Waverley as we welcome you back to 317A Gallaghers Road, a stunning three-level masterpiece, truly immersed in luxury and quality right throughout, and you are positioned here in this ultra-convenient and highly sought-after residential pocket of Glen Waverley. To our vendors, well, firstly, thank you for entrusting Ray White Glen Waverley with the sale of your property, and to all interested bidders here today, best of luck. Your judgment is commended. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request and have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, once the paperwork hits my hand, we will be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars that we operate under here today. It is a 10% deposit payable under the fall of the hammer, 60 through to 120 days. That presents as your settlement date. So again, the auction rules, the particulars, all are clear, they are concise, and just put in place to encourage all bidding. Well, Darryl, before we get underway, always make a few brief comments on the property up for auction. And as we stand here today, this is truly the type of property and location always admired but seldom available at the exact same time. Evident as soon as you arrive, you are greeted by this contemporary masterpiece, but that nice consistent theme of luxury and quality that continues right through the internal as well. Custom built and endless features across our three levels. At the core, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, plus the powder room, a spectacular kitchen, truly dedicated for absolutely any occasion. Multiple living zones right through as well, decked out with all of the conceivable luxuries, the ultimate in relaxation and also lifestyle, but you add into the mix. We're also enhanced by the relaxing Dandenong Ranges views, whether it's the private entertainment space, and then finally a location. This is also a location that requires no further endorsement. It is the perfect blend of lifestyle and convenience. You literally meters to Mount View Primary, whether it's the Caulfield Grammar as well, quality schools, Gels Park, cafes, shops, restaurants, all those lifestyle enhancing ingredients are just moments from your front door. As stated earlier, 10% your deposit, 60 through to 120 days as your settlement date. On behalf of Darryl Wickham, the entire team, Ray White Glen Waverley, we submit it to you now. Hop, and get it off and get us underway. Has been a huge amount of talk about the likely selling range of this custom-built masterpiece. Again,
1.8 matches.
Breaks the silence on my right-hand side, and welcome to the auction at 1.8 the offer. A little bit light and low, but nonetheless, it is now the lead at 1.8 the bid. At 1,800,000, I tell you what, for this offering and location, you'll simply not find another one like it. At 1.8 the bid. At 1,800,000, buys 20 and welcome in. Shortens the stride, but nonetheless, welcome in at 1,820. Quick bid's a good bid for the one of 40. 40 it is, straight back on the immediate return at 1,840. 60 can we say? At 1,840,000. At 1,840,000, no delay, no procrastination. It's had its time. 60. Raise hand reclaims the lead at 1,860 the offer. At 1,860,000 we are back, still touring the race to our other interested parties. Now's the chance. 860 the offer. 880 immediately answered without any hesitation nor delay at 1,880,000. At 1,880. 1.9. The next sequential bid, move and answer. Move there and do with absolute confidence. 880 is the offer. At 1,880,000. Nods to take the lead at 1.9. At 1,900,000. At 1,900,000 for the interest of transparency. Bid holds across the road. It's against our starting bidder and lamplighter. At 1.9 the offer. At 1,900,000. 3 chances. Keep it in the 20s. I'll tell you what, at that level you'll never regret the value. 1.9 holds, goes 920. Again, you're immersed in style, quality, luxury right throughout. You'll never regret the value. 1.9 holds, 20, the next sequential bid, move and answer, and 3 chances now for further consideration at 1.9 the offer. At 1,900,000, once now, when I'm finished and silent, bid holds the left-hand side at 1.9 the bid. Twice now buys, it's had its time at 1,900,000. Guys, 2 calls through with 1 simply remaining. I tell you what, at this level, the more you start to think about it, and no matter which way you look at it, it certainly makes sense. 1.9 the bid, buyers 20, the next sequential bid, move and enter from here. Your immerse, style, quality right throughout. Nothing left to do but bid, secure, relax and enjoy. 1.9 is the offer for the second, third, and final chance. We're not finished in silence at 1,900,000. Might welcome the 10 from here. We'll shorten the stride, but nonetheless, we'll welcome the 10. The persistence beats my resistance at 1,910,000, at 1,910,000. So buyers, we've just lowered the incremental rise, and I'll tell you what, a $10,000 bid and lunch for the keys should only welcome you back to proceedings. Well below replacement cost, and for an offering like this, you'll simply not find another one like it. 910 is the offer, 920 is the answer from here. At 1,910,000 for the want of 20. Once now, at 1,910,000. Now, guys, I want to be very, very clear. If there's no further advance and we elect to pass the property in, the first and exclusive right to negotiate will sit just to my right-hand side. I tell you what, given the interest we harness immediately after the auction, it is a strategic bid and position to hold, and more often than not, this purchaser will proceed through to be the successful purchaser. Buyers need to know, 1,910,000 is the bid. It still holds my right-hand side at 1,910,000, at 1,910,000 for the want of 20. Twice now, when I'm finished and silent, at 1,920,000. And new interest surfaces, welcome to the auction at 1,920,000. Quick bid's a good bid, take it to 30. You've been with us the whole way. Bid with confidence, 1,920,000 at 1,930,000. Princely sits against you at this stage. 1,930,000 is the offer. Haven't forgotten about our previous entrant either. Now's the chance to jump back in front. 1,930,000 is the bid. Endless features across our level, guys. Immersed in luxury and quality right throughout in this location. Highly sought after due to that perfect blend of lifestyle and convenience. Bid with confidence, you'll simply not find another one like it. As always, 3 chances for further consideration at 1,930,000 against all parties. Where do we go from here? Bid sits beside Michael at 1,930,000. Once now, when I'm finished and silent, do we pass the property in? Need to be north at 1,930,000. See that conversation continuing, it intensifies. We give it its time. At 1,930,000, again, nothing changes. Should we see no better bidder off, we'll pass the property in, proceed straight through negotiations to what is soon, no doubt, going to see the sold sign out the front. So bid with confidence. One of 2 things will occur. 1, closer to announcing the property on the market, or alternatively, if we pass that property in, that first exclusive right to negotiate. 930 holds the million in front. Need to know what we're at from here. Twice now, when I'm finished and silent, at 1,930,000. Conversation is continuing, but the suggestion, the more you start to think about it, no matter which way you look at it at this level, it just certainly adds up. 1,930,000 is the offer. We welcome
Take 5.
Keep the 10s astride. Where do we go from here? Keep the 10 alive from here. 940, can we say? At 1,930,000. At 1,930,000. 1,930,000 is the bid. 10 and 10 only to jump back in front at 1,930,000 and 940 straight back at 1,940,000. At 1,940,000 on the buzzer beating bid reclaims the lead at 1,940,000 the offer at 1,940,000. So it's against our starter now. 1,940,000 is the bid. Bid sits at the top of the hill at 1,940,000. At $1,940,000 a call, front and center at 1,940,000. At 1,940,000, 9.5 can we say to our earlier entrant, our starter. It's against both parties. 1,940,000 is the offer. At 1,940,000, bid sits beside Denny, and 3 chances now for this custom masterpiece at 1,940,000. Once now, when I'm finished and silent at 1,940,000. Twice now, it's had its time at 1,940,000. Conversations are continuing. We've definitely got the best. 1,940,000 sits beside Denny to our previous entrant again. Haven't forgotten now all parties. A number of parties here interested with the intention of purchase. What do we say? One last lunch for the keys. It does present that third and final call, and buyers will make it very clear. We pause, no better bid from here. Need to be in front at 1,940,000. At 1,940,000. Second, third, and final chance. When I'm finished and silent beside Denny at 1,940,000. Well, as you could certainly understand, still work that we need to do from this level, but rather than me bidding back and forth against you, we are going to elect to pause the auction in your favour at $1,940,000, seek instructions and be back with everyone very, very shortly. All conversations that happen behind the scenes, we will bring out full disclosure of the public, give everyone that chance to bid further, but we are going to pause the auction at $1,940,000 with you shortly. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for your patience. Sorry to take a little bit longer than expected. As you can understand, a difficult decision for all parties involved. On instructions, we are going to reopen and recommence the auction. You hold a bid at $1,940,000. Buyers, nothing has changed. We are seeking the $10,000 increment to rise to reclaim the lead for your slice of Glen Waverley. Presents as exceptional buying here into the market for this stunning custom-built masterpiece at $1,940,000. 50, can we say? And as always, 3 chances only for... Why not? We'll welcome the persistence around those 5 beats my resistance. Welcome in at $1,945,000. At $1,945,000, our 2 options. Do we match the 5 or the better bid and stronger lunge for the keys? It also presents at $1,945,000.
We're selling.
Well, as also heard, on behalf of Darryl Wickham, the entire team, Ray White, Glen Waverley, we are on the market. We sell away. No better offer from here. We will now welcome new owners at $1,945,000. At $1,945,000, bid holds across the road with new interest surfacing and timing the run perfectly at $1,945,000 the offer. At $1,945,000, we call it through 3 times. We are selling away. No better offer from here at $1,945,000. Once now, at $1,945,000. Then make those intentions clear on that third and final call. We will sell away. Once we sell away, we cannot take a late bidder offer from here. $1,945,000 holds. As stated, we're on the market. We're selling away. No better bid from here at $1,945,000 the offer. At $1,945,000. Twice now, we welcome you on to Glen Waverley at $1,945,000. Providing ample time and opportunity to reclaim the lead. Please understand, should you require the courtesy of time, we will also... $1,950,000 on the buzzer beater, but nonetheless, it is the lead at $1,950,000. At $1,950,000, now welcoming the $5,000 to the stride back, but the better bid and stronger lunge for the keys, it does present, as stated, immersed, style, quality right throughout, nothing left to do, bid, secure, relax and enjoy. Seen the hand go up. I thought that was the anticipation of a further bid and offer from here. $1,950,000 holds. It holds the right hand side. Have a look at our starter. Either has a chance to reclaim the lead at $1,950,000 to left hand side. Needs an open wrap from here at $1,950,000. $951,000. The $1,000 lunch for the keys. It returns, but nonetheless it is the lead at $951,000. Now letting a suggestion, pick up the pace. The stronger bid and knockout bid towards the pointy end of proceedings will get it across the line. Bid with confidence. $1,951,000 is the offer. Maybe round up proceedings straight to 60 and do it with confidence again. One last and final lunch for the keys. It does present at $1,951,000. At $1,951,000, we are selling away across the road at $1,951,000. Once now. At $1,951,000. Then conversation continues. It intensifies. We give it its time, but please understand, on the third and final call, we will sell away. Where do we go from here? $1,951,000 is the bid. Those lower... 52. Seen that coming at $1,952,000. At $1,952,000. At $1,952,000. We're back to the right at $1,952,000. Again, guys, the suggestion, take it straight to 60 and round up proceedings at $1,952,000. At $1,952,000, bid holds the right and 3 chances now. It's had its time. We sell away. We welcome you owners.
53.
53. Straight back in front at 53. At $1,953,000. We chip away the $1,000 bids and rise. So Denny, it's against your party. $1,953,000 is the bid. Again, the suggestion, round up proceedings, straight to 60. The knockout bid will give you the best opportunity to present. Where do we go from here? $1,953,000 it holds. It's against you now. Needs an open route from here at $1,953,000. At $1,953,000. Once now, we are selling away across the road at $1,953,000. Twice now, it's had its time at $1,953,000. Definitely got the best. Is it permission to sell? Needs an open route from here. That third and final call. It now presents at $1,953,000. At $1,953,000 for the second, third, and final chance. We are selling away across the road at $1,953,000. Benny? Need that last confirmation. 54. Welcome back to 1,000. Look what we've started at $1,954,000. At $1,954,000. Again, the previously suggested 60. It does present round up proceedings with the better bid. We'll welcome it back at $1,954,000. Bid hold just the right hand side at 1,954,000. At 1,954,000. Once now, boys, we sell away. Bid holds beside Denny at 1,954,000. Second time at 1,954,000. Given its time, these $1,000 bids should only welcome you back at a fast pace. 1,954,000 is the offer. 55 and welcome back in at 1,955,000. We chip away at 1,955,000. Again, buys a suggestion. Round up proceeding. 56, thought so, and welcome back at 1,956,000. At 1,956,000. So again, bid hold to right hand side at 1,956,000.
60
and rounds up proceedings. A better bid. Stronger lunch for the keys and welcome in at 1,960,000. At 1,960,000. 500. Welcome in. But guys, we draw the line there. Nothing less than a $500 bid to reclaim the lead today at 1,960,500. At 1,960,500. 970. Can we say 9.5? The better bid and strong lunch for the key. It now presents 1,960,500 is the call. At 1,960,500. 3 chances for the want of a minimum rise of 500 stride at 1,960,500. Once now, what up finish and silent bid holds the right hand side at 1,960,500. Guys, bring the line at $500 bid only will reclaim the lead.
62
1,500 in the stride, 62 at 1,962,000. At 1,962,062 at 1,962,500's the bid. At 1,962,500 again, bid sits beside Danny at 1,962,500 the call. Conversation is continue at 1,962,500. Bid holds beside Denny. 3 chances now. Need to know we'll out from here at 1,962,500 to the right hand side at 1,962,500 at 1,962,500. Once now we are selling away to the right hand side at 1,962,500. 65. 2.5 and welcome in. 965 is the offer at 1,965,000. At 1,965,000, bid hold selected. 65,500. Thought that'd come with the return of the $500 bid at 1,965,500. At 1,965,500 and to the right at 965,500 the offer. 970. Can we say 3 chances? We sell away. No better bid from here at 1,965,500. At 1,965,500. Once now we are selling away to the right hand side at 1,965,500. Twice now, we welcome the honours to Glen Waverley at 1,965,500. Got a few moments in time. That third and final call it does present 1,965,500.
67
67. Welcome in. 1,967,000 at 1,967,000. A change of strategy, pick up the pace, might just get it across the line. 1,967,000 is the offer. Holds to left across the road at 1,967,000. At 1,967,000 and a half, 67,500 at 1,967,500. At 1,967,500 again, the elusive 970 just round the corner. Bid, go there, do with absolute confidence. 967,500 holds to my right, back beside Denny at 1,967,500 the offer. At 1,967,500. First time at 1,967,500. One call through to remain. Conversations are continuing across the road. 967,500 holds directly to the right hand side at 1,967,500. 69 back at the 1,500 and welcome in at 1,969,000. At 1,969,000, the previously suggested and elusive 70. It is just around the corner at 69,500 and welcome back with the $500 bid and lunch for the keys at 1,969,500. Going to return to the HE now to chop up proceedings at 1,969,500. At 1,969,500 and 3 chances now. We still await no better bid from here at 1,969,500. Once now we are selling away for this custom masterpiece at 1,969,500. Twice now, we welcome you on
72. 1972.
1972, and welcome back in 2.5 in the stride at 1,972,000. At 1,972,000, quick bid's a good bid, but again, the suggestion, pick up the pace. Half. 972 and 5 and straight back in front at 1,972 and 5 at 1,972,500. 80 and welcome back at the better bid and stronger lunge for the keys at 1,980 picks up the pace. 80 and 500 returns back with the $500 bid and lunge for the keys. 980 and 500 to take back the lead at 1,980 and 5 at 1,980,500 the call. Maybe 990 as a suggestion or 2 million, it certainly beckons. At 1,980 and 500. At 1,980,500, it holds the right. At 1,980 and 5. 3 chances now. We still away, no delay. At 1,980 and 500. We'll give 3 calls for further consideration. Once now, we are selling away at 1,980 and 500. Twice now, we are selling away. We welcome new owners at 1,980 and 500 the call. 2 calls through, 1 remain, less than 30 seconds. Need to know, are we in? Are we out from here?
In.
Definitely in. Okay, I'll give a few more moments in time. At 1,980 and 500, please understand, should you require the courtesy of time, we always extend it back to all parties. 1,980 and 500 is the offer.
90.
90 and straight back in front, picks up the pace and knows the value for your slicing Glen Waverley at 1,990,000 at 1,990,000 did not delay and returns back with the 500 at 1,990,000 and 500 beside Danny at 1,990,000 and 5. And buys the elusive 2 million just around the corner. Bid, go there and do with absolute confidence for this custom masterpiece, immersed in style and quality right throughout. You'll simply not find another one like it, and the location, that perfect blend, ultra convenience, but also lifestyle on offer. Highly sought after and need to know. 1,990,000 and 500 is the offer. 3 chances now, we still away.
950. 19950. 1995.
1995 and welcome in at 1,995,000 at 1,995 and 5 did not delay and returns immediately at 1,995,000 and 500 at 1,995,500. Again, buys the elusive 2 million. Bid that and do it with confidence for your slicing Glen Waverley. 995 and 500. Haven't forgotten about the million in front and 3 chances now. We still await no better bid from here at 1,995,000 and 500. 2 million, and there it is. We tick over the elusive $2 million. At $2 million now, the change of pace, it certainly beckons at $2 million only. At $2 million for the call, bidding with confidence and picks up the incremental stride at 2 million. Quick bid's a good bid. We wait with absolute anticipation. Still 2 in the race. For starters again, we return 2 million and 500. Welcome back in at 2 million and 500. Just getting a clear line of sight. $2,500,000. We wait with anticipation again. It's a little bit longer there, so pick up the pace, the stronger bid, and better lunch for the keys. Need to not run out from here. $2 million, 500 to follow. 2 million and change. It holds just the right-hand side at 2,500,000 the bid. At 2,500,000, we call it through 3 times. Need to know at $2 million, 500 to the right. 1 cent. Half?
Yeah.
2 million and 1. 2,001,000. Quick bid's a good bid to return. At 2,001,000. These lower bids and increments should only welcome you back at a fast pace. Wherever you buy a slice of Glen Waverley, this offering and location for a $500 bid only presents as exceptional buying still 201 half, 201 and 500. 2,001,000 and 500 the offer. Young buyers, it presents 2,000,000, 1.5. 2 million, again, 1,500. It holds just to my right-hand side. 2 million is the bid. The 1,500, it follows. 3 chances now. Again, we still await. No better bid from here. Maybe go to 2 million and 10,000 to reclaim the lead. 2 million, 1,500 it holds. At 2 million, 1,500. Once now, when I'm finished, and silence to the right-hand side at 2 million, 1.5. I've already got 2,001,500. Oh, 2,010,000. Welcome in at 2,010,000. At 2,010,000, the call again picks up the pace. At 2,010,000, the offer. At 2,010,000, the bid. Bid holds the left-hand side. At 2,010,000, again pick up the pace and do it with confidence. At 2,010,000, the call. At 2,010,000, the offer. 3 chances. Bid holds to my left across the road. At 2,010,000. Once now, we are selling away across the road at 2,010,000. Twice now, buyers. It's had its time at 2,010,000, the offer. Bidding with confidence, been with us the whole way. Happy to welcome the 500, but a suggestion, pick up the pace, the better bid. It also presents for your slice of Glen Waverley, immersed in style and quality right throughout. What do we say? One last lunch for the keys. It does. And half. Welcome back at 2,010,005. 2,010,500. 2,010,500 again. Bid holds just my right hand side at 2,010,500. At 2,010,500. Tracy, Chris, we wait with anticipation. 2,010,005, certainly holding and providing ample time for all parties to reclaim the lead at 2,010,500 to 11. Welcome back. The 500 in the stride to 11 and 5. Quick bid's a good bid with the immediate return at 211,5. 2,011,500 is offered and hold back to the right at 2,011,500. At 2,011,500, again we'll hold to the left. Another bid and lunch for the keys. It does present 2,011,000.
15,000.
On top?
Yeah. No.
15,000. And 15,000. At 2,015,000 it holds, and we're back to left-hand side at 2,015,000. We hold buys, mix it up and out from here. Maybe match with the better bid and stronger lunch for the keys at 2,015,500. At 2,015,500. Did not delay with the immediate return at 2,020,000 and straight back at 2,020,000. At 2,020,000, picking up the pace. 20 and 5 at 2,020,500. At 2,020,005, we are back to the right at 2,020,500 buys. We wait with anticipation, 3 chances as always. We sell away, no better bid from here at 2,020,500 and change. At 2,020,000.
25.
25, welcoming 2,025,000. 2,025,000 is the bid. We are back at 2,025,000, 25 and 5. At 2,025,500. At 2,025 and 5. 30. Straight back at 2,030,000. At 2,030,000 also call. At 2,030,000, so again. 30,000 and 5. 2,030,500. 2,030,005, it still holds just the right hand side at 2,030,500. We wait with anticipation. Where do we go from here? Mix it up around from here. 2,030,500. The side heading at 2,030,005 the call. At 2,030,500. Once now. 40 and straight back and knows the value. Again, the better bid and strong lunge for the keys. Bidding with confidence, looks the owner and knows the value. You're slicing Glen Waverley at 2,040,500. At 2,040,500. 50 straight back on the immediate return. 9.5 to jump back in front at 2,050,000. At 2,050,000 a bid. Holds left at 2,050,000 the call. We wait with anticipation, but as always, 3 chances now. We sell 50 and 500. Almost. Took a little bit longer and delayed at 2,050,000 and 500. Keep the 9.5 to stride straight to 60 and do it with confidence at 2,050,000 and 500 to follow. At 2,050,000 and 500. Once now, when I finish and silence, we are selling away no benefit from here. We'll welcome new owners at 2,050,000 and 500. Twice now, for your slicing Glen Waverley at 2,050,000 and 500. Definitely got the best for the one of 500 only and one last lunch for the keys. You've been with us the whole way, so we'll give the courtesy of time. So 2,050,500. It sits just to my right and 3 chances. That third and final call, it now presents at 2,050,005. At 2,050,500 for the second, third, and final chance. When I finish and silence, we are selling away at 2,050,500. Just going to set the clock one last time. Definitely got the best. Tracy, Chris, permission to sell? We'll hold a few moments. I'll meander back around the crowd to our previous entry. Permission to sell? Definitely got the best. Appreciate the bidding. To our starting bidder and lamplighter. Sell away. There it is. So it looks like a temporary congratulations. We wait for one last and final confirmation. 60 and straight back in front of 2,060,000. Now, guys, I want to be very clear. Given we've reset the clock,
And half.
60 and 500 and does not delay. We'll not set it twice consecutively. This time round, third and final call. We'll sell away 2,060,000 and 500 is the offer at 2,060,000 and 5. We're waiting for that one last and final confirmation. 3 chances and 3 chances only. Given we've reset the clock, we'll not do it twice consecutively. We still wait beside Denny. No better bid offer from here. Be a slice of Glen Waverley, a custom masterpiece, and nothing to do but bid secure.
Another 20 seconds.
20 seconds, we'll certainly give it its time. And 3 chances always for further consideration at 2,060,000 and 500. At 2,060,000 and 500. 3 chances now. We sell away. Once we sell away, we cannot take a late bid offer from here at 2,060,000 and 500. One step. At 2,060,000 and 500. Those conversations are continuing, so we give it its time. 2,060,000 and 500. Hold just to my right.
65.
65 and welcome back in. Happy to suggest the 4.5 and welcome back at 2,065,000. At 2,065,000. Now's the opportunity to pick up the pace. Might just get across the line. 2,065,000 is bid. It holds across the line. 265 and 5. 2,065 and 5. At 2,065 and 5, it returns and knows the value. Better bid and strong lunch for the keys at 2,065 and 500. So again, buyers, we wait with absolute anticipation for your slice of Glen Waverley, custom built. This offering and location is truly a rarity in itself. 2,065,000 and 500. It holds just to the right hand side.
Out.
Definitely got the best this time.
Huh?
Permission to sell away?
Yeah.
Well, looks like a temporary congratulations for the second time around. As always, 3 chances though, we'll sell away a $500 bid and lunch for the keys. It does present 2,065,500 and 3 chances now on behalf of Darryl Wickham, the entire team at Ray White Glen Waverley. We welcome you owners, no better bid from here at 2,065,000 and 500. Once now, buyers, we are selling away to the right-hand side. Appreciate the bidding at 2,065,000 and 500. Second time, we welcome you owners to this custom masterpiece at 2,065,000 and 500. We set the clock. Less than 30 seconds. Gavel falls. We sell away. Appreciate the bidding. We welcome you owners at 2,065,000 and 500. For the third and final chance. Uda finish and silent. Bid sits beside Denny at 2,065,000 and 500. We are selling at 2,065,000 and 500. Sold. Congratulations at 2,065,000 and 500. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our highest bidder and successful purchase today with an absolute marathon of an auction. Commiserations also to our underbidders. I tell you what, you can see Darryl Wickham in the crowd achieving exceptional results for his clients within the local market. If you'd love to experience this same type of sold result, please reach out to Darryl. He'd be happy to field that inquiry. But on behalf of the team, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunny Saturday, and we'll see you along at our next auctions. Thank you.